Truth be told, my recording equipment crapped out on me a little while back, so it took me a while to get everything back up and running again. And as such, I'm not going to make a video this month. Well, I wonder what it would be like if I did. I feel like doing things a little differently this time.
Tasty and twisted, yeah!
Nothing to start off this episode better than by cooking a fish that literally swims against the very water it breathes. Oil or butter, it's your call really. Garlic powder and other spices are a perfect match for le fish. Salt and pepper are the other well-known pop condiments. I will be using butter in addition to the oil for mine. Curses! Foiled again! For the first time on this show. Tell a friend that maple syrup actually goes really well with salmon. Take out a decent size of the aluminum foil and lay it flat on your work area. Open up your pack of fish and set it on the middle of your foil. Wash your hands before you do any actual touching of the fish. Yeah, that's the butter I mentioned. Spice up your fish to your liking, making sure to coat the top evenly. Fold up the sides of your foil a bit to catch any drips. Pour some oil over your salmon, then do the same with the maple syrup. Pull the sides of your foil up and over your fish and completely cover it. Make sure that the foil conforms to the shape of le fish. Just before I was about to start grilling, it started raining. Gonna have to wait a little bit. Go to your grill of choice and make sure it's cleaned off first. I need to use a separate lighter to ignite this grill, but it still works the same otherwise. Turn the heat to a slightly higher than medium heat, then put your fish onto the middle of the rack. Close that lid and let it sit for about 10 or so minutes. Make sure you change its position every now and then so it cooks more evenly. You might even need to flip it over if it's a thicker fillet. After about 5 more minutes, pull back some of the foil so you can see the fish inside. If any of the fish is still the original reddish pink, it is not done cooking yet. There's some more rain for you. After some time, check the fish again by breaking some of it apart. If it has no more of the original color and flakes apart easily, then it is done. Bring that fish back to your work area and remove it from the foil casing. It should look kinda like this when done. Put however much of your fish that you would like onto a plate and add some greens to help round out the meal. Enjoy your rebelliously fishy dish. Great for dinners and parties. That was spiced perfectly. And it almost tastes like the maple kind of smoked it a little bit. It's weird, I'm not sure why it did that, but it did that. This is good. Oh, that was good. I feel like doing something now. No. No. Yes.
Game day, woo!
Thrasher presents Skate and Destroy was developed by Z-Axis for the original PlayStation, or PSX, and released in the US in 1999. The game doesn't have as much recognition as another certain PlayStation-era skateboarding game, but skating fans and gaming fans alike agree that this game has far better technical value and realistic approach to the skating scene. Although, I am not worried at all about what's going on the front of the backs. This guy knows what he's gotten himself into, and it certainly kicks ass. Look at him, soaring over the handrails in that staircase. He's practically surfing in the air. I wonder if he stuck the landing. Alright, let's put this into the Xbox. No, I'm putting it in the Xbox this time. The game starts out with a CG intro for Z-Axis, followed by the title and a trick compilation video with hip-hop over it. I've never been a big fan of hip-hop, but even this tune is catchy. Come to think of it, the game has a number of banging tunes. Every screen in this game is gently polished to demonstrate some of the raw attitude the skating scene offers. Starting a new game allows us to choose one of the many fictional characters who all have different strengths and weaknesses. Some are better at street skating, vert skating, some fall kinda in the middle. You can even name them. It's kinda cool. The first area we can skate in is an abandoned warehouse near some fashion of suburbia. The game gives you some free time to skate around and learn both the area's layout and how your character handles. Feel free to practice your tricks before starting your run for real. One of the most notable differences between this game and another certain PlayStation-era skateboarding game is that this game has far more realistic falls and bails. Your character can smash into things and legitimately take damage. Whether it's a wall, the ground, a moving vehicle, or even a fucking train, your impacts look painful. This game was one of the first to implement ragdoll physics, and it helps the aesthetic greatly. Take enough damage and you break your board. You walnut. Run's over. Once started, your run lasts for about 2 minutes. Skate around and land massive combos all over for maximum points. At around 15 seconds left, the music dies down. Suddenly... What the hell? The damn cop shows up? The view switches to the cop as he chases after your character with a taser. Skate yourself away from him. Wait a minute. This is a game where a kid skates for a couple of minutes someplace before a cop shows up and immediately begins pursuing the kid to assault them. No pulling the kid aside, no telling them something like, hey, skateboarding's not allowed in this area. Just immediately goes for the jugular and whips his fucking taser out. This cop doesn't deserve to be a cop. Before you think I'm jumping to conclusions, let me lay this on you. Nowhere in this entire area is there a sign or any form of notification stating that skating isn't allowed here. There also appears to be no houses in the area, so there would be no noise complaint from residents. This warehouse is abandoned, so there was no one to watch over it in case vandals show up, which were not vandals, we're just skating here. Not to mention that the initial spawning point is on public property. We also only just started, so we have no bad reputation on us. The skating run lasted for only 2 minutes, so the cop had to be either on the prowl in the area, or has been driving from place to place super quickly to find someone, anyone, to take out. I deduced that this cop was specifically seeking us out so he could get his power trip fix by assaulting some youth.
Hey kid, I want you to meet my little friend, Mr. Taser.
If he catches you, you'll lose, you walnut. Fortunately, we have wheels, and he doesn't. Skate far enough away from him, and you'll lose him, securing your run in the process. You can also wear him out by just staying out of reach until he literally dies of a fucking heart attack.
Oh, my heart!
Fucking brutal! I don't think I've ever met a cop who runs for 20 seconds, then drops dead. Or you can leave before he even shows up. Try catching me now, asshole. You can skate in a variety of areas, and they all offer different means for awesome skate runs. Inner city brick parks, plazas at the beach. One level's just a big drainage ditch. You can compete in competitions as well to earn some sponsorships. It serves as an aesthetic feature to help you customize your character to your liking. Unlike another certain PlayStation-era skateboarding game that railroads you into playing as people who are already established as professional skaters, you, as the player, are allowed to be your own and make it your own. Who says you gotta be someone else? As a whole, the game is a good game. The controls can be a bit tricky to master, tricky, I made a pun, but you can still pull off some awesome tricks and combos and net yourself some sweet runs. You get to make a skater that you want, and see them grow into a recognized figure in the skating world. Never let the man tell you how to dream! So yeah, Thrasher presents Skate and Destroy as a game that pits you up against the man and lets you stick it to him. It's a good plan. Alright, at the time of recording this, we've had some people in power who have instantiated some laws and the like that have angered some people, as well as various other social issues that have caused people to be up in arms, some of which rightly so, and some people have been taking advantage of that. Every time that there is a social injustice or other injustice of the like, you will get people who fight against it. And that is good, because the people who challenge those notions are the ones who improve them. So, to see people rising up, saying, hey, this needs to be changed, and then actually getting enough people together to see it changed, that's good. That's the kind of thing we need against the politicians and the lawmen and various other people who would continually suppress and oppress everyone else. I'm wondering if I should have picked a different route for my walk.
Oh, Crashman, I bet you didn't see that one coming. Oh, what are you doing in my home? Regardless, I'm the whiny bastard, and I'm going to have some Concord wine today. Oh yes, it looks lovely. Let me take a look here for a moment with my... Oh yes, that looks about right, yes. It's very Concordy, yes, that's about right. So let's enjoy some, shall we? Johnny, can you pass me the bottle opener? I need the bottle opener, I can't open it. Thank you, Johnny, I always rely on you. So let's see here, get it. Oh, that's good, that's going in there, there we go. Oh yes, look at that, like its little arms raised up, like it's doing a, hey you, get out of my wine bottle. Oh, I love it so much. Ah, there we are. Yes, that looks about right. As two pop condiments wouldn't say, pull it good, pull it real good. Just like that. And then you get some nice wine. Oh, that has a nice, rich smell to it. It's a flavor, but we haven't tried it yet. Where's my glass? Oh, here it is. Let's go ahead and pour some of this out. Oh, look at that. It's got like a nice, rich red kind of look to it. As you can see right down there, it's got a nice... let's give it a taste. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is a good red wine, a Concord wine. It is quite lovely. It's not like it's overpowering. It's a little bit on the tart side, but it is not bad by any means. It is actually quite good. I'm going to have a... Oh, it is even so much better when you swish it a bit around your mouth first before you swallow it. I don't possibly see how that can be taken out of context. Hang on a second. Oh, that's lovely. That is absolutely... I don't have any crackers to go along with this, but I have these mangoes. I'm hoping they're going to be just as good. Something to open it with. Always cut towards yourself, remember that? That's always important, because how else are you going to get the bloody things open? Because it's a tough little bugger, isn't it? I feel like I should remove one of my gloves for this. Don't tell the missus. Oh, it smells exactly like mangoes. I imagine this is going to be lovely. Very sweet. That's very sweet. Oh my. Oh, that's actually quite hot. A little bit of heat into it. Where's my wine? There it is. Ah! Oh Lord! Oh Lord! These things have some heat to them. I don't. Yes, these are mangoes. I don't quite see what the problem is. Maybe it'll be better the second time. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. They're not better than the second time. I'm gonna wash my tongue. Okay, I think I've had enough mangoes for now. God, Jesus. We're done after that, sir. Okay, well. Either way, I am the whiny bastard, and get out of my home.
This little guy crawling around my window thinking he can get into where I live. Well, he's not going to get into where I live because this is where I live. It's not where he lives.
And now, life with Angel Bean. Screw that.
This has been Life with Angel Bean.
The castle is laid with candles and torches, the carriage of the nobles right in front, the smell of splendor and decadence, and nobody can foresee. The masters and the mistress are walking through the hall, smiling, laughing, and showing that they're tall. They don't recognize that we're waiting there, just nobody can foresee. This is the last night of the kings. We are the folk, and we have the right to stand up and to fight for an independent life. We are the force, we are the might, and we will stand up for an independent life. Rabanda, rabanda, baya. Rabanda, rabanda, baya. Rabadan, baya.
Those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Killing in the name of, killing in the name of. We're not gonna take it. Hello, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We've got the right to choose it. There ain't no way we lose it. This is our life. This is our song. We'll fight the powers that be just. Don't pick up destiny, 'cause you don't know us, you don't belong. But we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. No way! Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. We are the folk, and we have the right to stand up and to fight for an independent life. We are the force, we are the might, and we will stand up for an independent life. Rabada, rabanda, baya. Rabada, rabanda, baya. Rabadan, baya. Rabada, rabanda, baya. Rabada, rabanda, baya. Rabadan, baya.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun stuff. Alright, see you next time. It might not be so bad. Maybe I'll have to make that video at some point.